All right, so this is the new Model 3 Highland. We have the new front headlights over here. Also the new aero wheels right there. Pretty cool, I like it a lot. It is kind of all stealth black now. And this is the new gray color they have. As you can see, the headlights look like the new Model 3 headlights, or similar to the S. And you have some new aero wheels. This is a standard range plus. Let's just kind of go around the car. Overall, it looks pretty similar. You have the new badge over here as well, Tesla, and you have the new headlights in the back, or taillights in the back, kind of more stealthy looking. And overall body of the car looks pretty similar. Here in comparison is the old gray Model 3. Here is the new kind of still stealth silver Model 3. And then let's jump inside. Okay. First things first, you got this new ambient lighting all around the car. It's in the front as well as the back, as you guys can see over here. Ambient lighting, pretty cool. The buttons are now like kind of like this touch button over here. So unlike the Model S where it's like just a haptic touch, this is an actual button, which is nice. So let's jump inside the car. Here is the interior, smells brand new. As you can see in the front, there is ambient lighting in the front as well. And then you have a new steering wheel. Pretty cool. Steering wheel looks same size as a model, the old Model 3s, but it does look a little more kind of, I don't know, nice to play with. So here's the interior of the Model 3. We have very similar kind of glove compartment, similar to the S, where you have this kind of hanging here, and then you have your cup holders over here. Wireless charging again. Open this. Looks like we have similar interior with the compartment here, and then here's the screen. The screen, I feel like it's popping out a little bit more. Pretty nice. And no more what's it called, stocks at all. So you just gonna press the screen to start everything. Here's the interior, guys. It looks pretty similar. These buttons are new, kind of improved. This is a touch now for the light. Hazard lights are over here. You still have the Autopilot camera, and the interior looks really cool. Like, I really enjoy the inside of it. Let's press this. So the screen overall, it's pretty similar and the same for the Model 3. It doesn't look like it's changed at all. Excited to drive this. This is the Standard Range Plus again, guys, so it is nice. Oh, here are the, let's close the door. Here's the lights and everything. So you can change the lights inside of the car to accent color. So you can change the blue. Looks like you just changed the blue, if you guys can see. Here's red, orange, green, some light blue. Really cool. I kind of enjoy the ambient lighting. It looks really nice. It's probably really nice at night. And then interior looks pretty similar. Front, the body of the car all feels the same. So let's just start the car and show you guys what it's like driving it. Okay, so put the seatbelt on, foot on the brake, and it looks like it wants you to put the key card over here, similar to the Model 3 is. And then look, to start the car, you have to pick the direction. So back is reverse, so is your back camera. Up is to drive, so go forward. And then once you press drive, you're gonna step on the acceleration over here, and the car will go forward. So I'm gonna drive this now, and I'm gonna let you guys know my thoughts on the suspension, because all new suspension. We can play some of the sound system too, see how that sounds, and we will kind of go from there just to see what it's like. So overall right now, I'm driving the car. Suspension is a lot smoother right now. Keep in mind, this is Standard Range Plus, so it does feel a lot smoother for the suspension. We're gonna go drive on the freeway, hopefully, and then some of the back roads. So this is a very bumpy road. I mean, like a Tesla service center, and the roads are very bumpy, but the car overall is very smooth right now. As you can see, it's a signal. You're gonna press this button here, it pulls up the screen here. Similar to the S, where you have like these touch buttons over here, and then Yeah, the steering wheel is very similar to the S. It feels actually a lot nicer than the older steering wheel, the previous Model 3, so I'm enjoying it right now. Okay, so let's drive. Overall, roads here are very bumpy, but the suspension is actually very, very smooth. Super nice drive right now. I'm gonna accelerate with the standard range plus to see how it feels. Acceleration feels good. Suspension is a lot smoother, I can tell. I've driven the long range. That long range was very smooth. I've also driven the performance for Model 3. These are all the pre-Model 3 Highland ones, and this has been probably the smoothest suspension I've felt so far. Steering wheel looks pretty cool, and the cabin noise is actually very quiet. There's a lot of construction going on the side, but it's not loud or anything. It's pretty good. I kind of like really enjoy this car. The only thing that kind of is not as unfortunate about this, if you're in the US, it doesn't have the what's it called? The EV rebate that's still applicable to the Model Y and the Model X. You kind of just have to pay now for the car itself, which is unfortunate. But overall, it's a pretty solid car for Model 3. Go ahead. So I'm enjoying it. Very bumpy roads right now, but great drive. As you can tell, the screen looks pretty similar and the same. Most of these roads are usually when I drive here, it's your butt hurts because it's just lots of bumps. But overall, so good so far. I'm enjoying it. I do want to play some music, so we're gonna turn on the radio hopefully and see how it goes. Pretty good. Sounds nice. It sounds nice. And for those of you curious, usually for the Model S and the Model X, you press Autopilot. To start Autopilot, you press this button here. And this is how you do Autopilot as well for the new Model 3 Highland. So this is how you park right there, flick it forward to drive, which is interesting. And then basically Autopilot, auto steer beta, you gotta turn that on in order for it to start. And then to click, you just click this button to start the car. Pretty cool. Let's go back to driving. All right, I'm gonna switch lanes. Let's turn on the Autopilot, press this button here. And Autopilot is really smooth. I'm enjoying it. Telling you to pay attention to the road. That will kind of turn on whenever you're driving. It doesn't like how you have a camera, or if you're kind of not watching the road, you're watching the screen too much, especially since that new Tesla update, which is interesting. So far so good. Really enjoying it. And then I'm actually kind of far from the freeway, so I might not be able to drive through the freeway today, guys. But I will do another video on freeway driving. Overall, enjoying the car. Very fun to drive. I actually wish I had this car for my service appointment. They gave me a Model Y Performance as my service car, which is nice. But it is not the new Model 3 Highland. Standard range plus is pretty solid, especially if you guys are just need a car for daily driving. It won't get you super far or anything, but great daily driver car. So I'm gonna accelerate. Acceleration is not as fast because it's standard range, but you do feel the EV kind of acceleration, and the suspension is extremely smooth. I'm a big fan of it. So we're actually gonna go back now to the service center and show you guys kind of the exterior of the car. Let's look at the trunk space in the front too, just to see what it's like, to you guys get a full picture of the car itself. But so far I'm enjoying it. It feels very similar. The seats feel brand new, so you do have cooling seats now. They just had heated seats back in the day, but as you can see, there's holes now, so that means that there's ventilated seats, which is pretty cool. And then I'm enjoying the ride so far. Model 3 Highland. So I'm excited to drive the Cybertruck one day, whenever that comes out. I put a reservation for that guy. And I really like it. I really like the look of it. All my friends not really feeling it, but for me, I thought it was cool. Suspension is very smooth in this car. That's the one biggest upgrade I can tell you guys. It is the suspension, and then the UI. Because I have an S, like the refresh model S for 2022, I do enjoy the new wheel and the new sensors, as well as kind of like flicking it up and down to go drive and reverse. So I'm a big fan right now of the car, so I like it a lot. If I didn't have an S, I definitely would get this car as like my daily driver to get to and from work or to and from wherever I need to be. Yeah, so these roads are super bumpy, but the suspension feels amazing. I don't feel the bumps, which is really good. All right, let's keep going. Let me know what you guys in the comments below if you get the Model 3 Highland refresh. I think it looks super sporty. I really like the look of it. It's very fun to drive so far. And it's a lot easier to drive than the S. That's for darn sure. S is a lot bigger. It does look really cool. People have been calling this like the baby S, which is kind of funny. So it's nice to see a different opinion of it. That's a different car. So we're just driving around. Pretty cool. Suspension's very smooth. I know I keep mentioning it, but yeah, I enjoy it. Wheel feels great too. The old Model 3s, like the wheel kind of felt like sticky, but this vegan leather feels really nice. The horn is not, oh there's the horn. Yeah, it's the front. Usually the old Model S's, they had it here, but the horn's right there, kind of in the middle, which is good, especially when you're trying to honk. It's hard to press a button compared to just pressing the middle of the steering wheel. So far, so good. We're gonna go drive here. Gonna show you guys a walk around of the car. But overall, the cabin is very, very quiet. I really like the car cabin noise. It's extremely silent. So if you guys are curious and need a car that is silent, this car is pretty darn silent. All right, let's just go park. Here's the backup camera, by the way, very similar to the old backup cameras. And I'm gonna give you guys a walk around of the car itself. So that's how you park. Let's jump back out, show you the car. Oh, okay. So here's the Model 3 in this new stealth gray color, I believe. As you can see, headlights are more aggressive. Front looks pretty similar. I do like the aero wheels now. A lot of the exterior change isn't to the body, it's more so to the wheels as well as to the lights. So it does look like a baby S. Here's the back of the car, new headlights, Tesla sign. Open this. And here you go, voila. Back is the same storage compartment space. The trunk closes a lot quieter too, is what I've kind of realized. Pretty cool. And yeah, this is the exterior. So overall, very nice car. Give it probably like a 9 out of 10. I really enjoyed the ride. Only gripe is that this is standard range plus, so it wasn't as fast and the range isn't as good. But overall, if you're looking for a car, this is a great car. But yeah, I appreciate you guys watching, Jello family. Please like, comment, subscribe. I'll post more Tesla videos. And I hope you guys enjoyed this new Model 3 Highland. I have a link below if you guys want a discount code for your Tesla. It's just my referral link. I think you get some supercharging miles. But take a look at that code and use my referral. Helps me grow my channel and helps you if you want a Tesla. Appreciate you, Tell family. Have an amazing day. Peace.